Yo, so I'm just ripping some Call of Duty World War II right now, and I'm coming to some truths, I guess. Yeah, what's up? You saying hi? Yeah. Watch out. I don't know. I don't want to just. I had to get this my thoughts on camera here, just because like it's what I do. But like I personally don't want to go back to my lifestyle before, where I just got high every day and who gives a fuck. But it's like I'm coming to like a point where it's like, who actually gives a fuck? Like nobody actually gives a fuck, and that's like why should I hold on to trying to be a decent person? Excuse me, kitty. I'm trying to sniper these motherfuckers. There it is. Um, it's just like maybe I should just say fuck it. Just who gives a fuck, right? Like in the sense of like let's just get high. Like I, like not like let's get high right now, but I mean like I might just say fuck it and just start going back to my old ways. Because like, not that that's the solution, but it's like, what am I holding on to? What hope for a better future am I really holding on to? Because like, it's not gonna get any better. It's gonna get harder to the point where money's worthless, like it was at one point, like in the dirty 30s. People were bringing wheelbarrow full, like money, like wheelbarrows. Oh my god, wheelbarrow full of money, and it was worthless. Um, but yeah, no, I don't know what to do. Do I try to hold on for a better future and just or do I just like look at Eminem for example? I think we all can agree if Eminem just relapsed, people would be more drawn to his music, right? He would be more like the criminal cop killing hip hop villain, like the more like boom 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 like double triple like rhymes like I personally think he's got more heart, and for that he's like arguably better. But for like ear candy, he doesn't have that criminal cop killing hip hop villain like he used to have way back in the day, you know. But if he did high, feel high, then like people probably more sales, people more drawn to it. You know what I mean? It's like I don't even know how Eminem holds on to the image of trying to be positive because he knows he realized what he did, and then he switched his. You know, in his movie, he doesn't even do drugs, and drugs are part of his life. So I mean, that should speak volumes right there for you. He's trying to not put it out in the world. He's not. He's trying to be as less toxic as he can be, without being with being Venom, right? But okay. I guess my point is like, should I just start getting high again and say fuck it? Like, around the clock work. Like, pills always on my tongue. Like, drugs always in my system. Bottles of beer, booze everywhere all the time. Like, is that the lifestyle I want back? I don't want that back, but it's like I'd rather not feel hopeless or hopeful rather. I'd rather not feel hopeful for something better when really it's a bad joke. So it's like we'll see what happens here. But like I'm 30. I'm 29. I'm gonna be 30 in like 6 months. Um, if things don't get better in the next 6 months, and I can't get out of Canada and I can't get into a better spot, then I'm just gonna get high. Around the clockwork, and eventually it'll kill me. Because like the goal, that's the goal. Like I don't want to live here and suffocate in deception with the human race. We're all racing to nothing, right? We're not going anywhere. Like the world would be a better place if we could constructively problem solve some of these issues, if with leaderships, like you know what I mean, and share the resources. Like why are people starving? Like like why is there still why is slavery still a thing? Like chocolate's import slavery. I don't know if you realize that or not, that's why it's so fucking cheap. That's why you can buy a chocolate bar for $1. If you ever wonder, how come this is so cheap? It's so good. You know, but it's only cheap because little kids are literally like slaving away for you to eat that fucking shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why is that a thing? Why don't we use AI for that? If you really want chocolate, you know, it's not put kids in slavery. It's not just slavery at all. Like my point is, like, until I don't think as collectively as a whole, as all leaderships in the world can come to a conclusion that's reasonable and in the best for, like, you know, like, for the people, right? So, like, why do I want to hold on and live in a world and try to be as sophisticated as I can be and clear-headed and humble and blah 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 blah? Why wouldn't I just be a rock star? Who gives a fuck? It's so crazy. We're all gonna die anyway. Nobody gives a fuck. We're all destined for fucking bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know it rhymes, but it's true. Like, you can't be the dad of the year without entertaining your kid without an iPad. But that's what people do. Oh, here's an iPad, Billy. Fucking, I'm gonna continuously talk about my work stress or bullshit. You just stare at your pixels. Like, that's a good dad. Like, you know, I don't know. It's just stupid shit. Just like, the whole world is current. Like, you know, everything's just so dumb and just unjust. Like, why is everything flawed? Nothing makes sense. Like, people want to, like, tell me about, like, you know, people that don't have faith, like myself. Oh, evolution's a thing. We came from whatever fucking blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay. Look at the pyramids. Look at the physics behind that. Do you understand how complicated that is? Do you understand how intelligent you have to be to make those? We were more intelligent before. We are not evolving. We are devolving. We are becoming less constructive in our ability to problem solve, and we're getting less in depth with problem solving and critical thinking. And for that, it's like this is just gonna be like, facts don't matter, feelings, right? Like, don't even get me started about gender equality and all this craziness that's going on. Like, fuck off. Like, you know what I mean? And then you got trannies going to the fucking schools and just completely fucking with the mind of the youth. Like, it's not like they're already confused enough. Like, they're looking at the world for the first time and processing it. What's this? What's that? How does that work? How does that work? And you're going to put, like, oh, you can choose your own gender. And it's like, wait, but biology isn't a thing? Science isn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, people want to, like, dismiss God, but it's like, how about let's acknowledge your science? Your science says on chromosomes that I am a male or a female. Yes? Then why the fuck can I pick my gender? Riddle me that. You want to talk about mental health? Like, can I just say that I'm the Pope? I'm the Pope, guys. You have to call me the Pope. Call me Pope Larriggy. That's my name. You have to call me Pope Larriggy or charges will be laid. Like, at some point, you have to acknowledge it's crazy, right? But people don't want to acknowledge that. Gotta be polite to the pronouns. And it's just like, the whole fucking shit's just crazy. You know what I mean? And then you got COVID, and you got the vaccination, and we all know it was insane, and we all know it was population control and fucking with people. Like, there was no health benefit for that. The economy wasn't even benefited. There was no benefit to our progression of society. Like, there was nothing that benefited us from COVID. It completely fucked everything up. And for purpose, for a social credit system, for whatever goals are trying to manifest out of this. Like, it's not just a fluke. You know, you're not going to shut the whole world down because somebody gets a flu. Like, there's purpose and there's work and you know what I mean, trace back to a man-made lab in Taiwan or in Japan or whatever the fuck. Like, they're evidently telling you that they know where it came from and that it's man-made. It's not a natural virus. In fact, you know what I mean? It's a man-made virus. Why are we messing with viruses? Why is Bill Gates involved with that shit? Why are we experimenting with viruses? Why are we going to space when we haven't even explored our own planet? Why are we putting all this money in places that it shouldn't be? And you want to tell me that the world's all doing great and we're evolving and things are getting better. We're not constructively doing things the right way. Like my biggest thing is, like, why do we even recycle? To go, I'm all about fucking, you know, saving the planet, sure, whatever, right? Being like eco-friendly, carbon footprint friendly, right? But it's like, why the fuck do we recycle? Do people not realize that, like, most of the shit, like, for example, like, oh my god, this water bottle right here, they say it's recyclable, right? But you want to know where this water bottle goes after you put it in the recycling bin? It goes in the fucking landfill. You know, and same with a lot of shit that gets thrown in the recycling bin that's not rinsed out or whatever. Like you can't just throw. Oh, it's recyclable. Oh, there we go. Save the planet. That's not how it works. And you know what I mean? And like this recycle is so thin that it costs money, more money for them to melt this down to reuse it than it's not. It's this plastic's used it's not recyclable. This is garbage. They say it's recycled, but I'm telling you right now, it goes in your landfill. And if it doesn't go in our landfill, after it's processed through the recycling plant, if it gets thrown in recycling, then it gets shipped out, crushed, and sent to another country. For me, I don't know the name of it. And we're just literally making garbage island over there. People live on that island, by the way. It's a third world country. There's no Walmart or anything, but people live on that fucking island. And we're sending our garbage there, or recycled, that we think's recycled, when really it's just garbage, because it costs more money for them to break this down and reuse it than it is for them to just pay for somebody to dump it on another country, right? So they just send it away, and we all sitting over here thinking, this water bottle is going to go into your car or pop can or some stupid shit. No, it's going into the landfill. Recycling is deception. Very, very, very selective things actually get recycled. A lot of it gets thrown out, even by the recycling plant, for cost effects, benefits or whatever, right? So it's or efficiency. But either way, it's all a bad joke. Education system, the hospital, our healthcare system. Why are we giving synthetic heroin to? I know someone who's been on synthetic. Literally, her doctor has prescribed her synthetic heroin for 7 years every day. That deteriorates the brain. Science says it's bad for you, but we're making money, right, doc? You're making a profit. That person's putting food on your table. Nobody's going to question because it's just a Tylenol, or it's just an Oxy, or it's just a this, But the doctor said so it's okay. Fucking stupid motherfucking shit. And it's how am I supposed to just function in a world that's completely insane? I'd rather just say fuck it. Either hang myself, become a complete drug addict, or disappear and make my own world. But I can't disappear because I need the resources. So I'm gonna have to somewhat rely on this fucking insane world that we're all forced to live in order to survive because I have to depend on the resources. Cause I can't just get every resource myself with my own hands. Some things you have to mine for with machines, metals and stuff like that. So I can't just make everything on my own. I have to rely on the system, and so it's just you can't beat it, join it. But it's fuck. Why don't I just say fuck it? Hopefully I can get some money this year. Because I got cats that need to be fixed. I have 4 cats that need to be fixed. I've called the Humane Society. It's going to cost me $1,000. $600 to $1,000 once you include shots and transportation. And time. I don't have $1,000. I don't have a family to give me money. I don't have anyone in my corner that would actually help with this. Right? So it's I'm either going to go to jail, I'm either going to die, or I'm going to be successful. Those are the only 3 options for me. I'm not floating anymore. So, I'm an honorable person, so I won't be a piece of shit in the way I do it. As much as it would be easy for some people, right? I would rather work for my fame or my success rather than just be given it, right? But then how do you decipher that? How do you scale that? Because if you compare all my suffering and trauma and bullshit in this life, I think that deserves some compensation on some level. Based on a lot of it's based on our own government. And I don't even want to go into details, but our government has really fucked me, bent me over and fucked me hard. And that's not literally, but pretty much and now, you know what I mean? Now it's not even the government; it's the branch of the handicap government of social work field. They're not even in government; they're just the handicap wannabe fairies of you know what I mean? They want to be voice of reason when really they're just a bunch of fucking mental health people themselves. That's why they're in the field. That's what drawn them in the first place. They experience some form of suffering, and they want to at least try to help because they experienced it. It's first off, fuck off. You know what I mean? You don't go to school for 9 months and dictate my life. Okay? How you know what? Don't tell me about struggle, motherfucker, because I know pain. All right? So it's I don't care what your books say. I don't care what you think. You know what I mean? I know what I can see right through some of these motherfucking people. You know what I mean? I can see right through them. And a lot of them are mentally unstable. and medicated because so. And you want to dictate my life? You want to tell me that you got it all figured out and that you're like this coup de grace fucking or this whatever, this fucking symbol of fucking hope? When really you're just medicated and you have mommy and daddy or whoever to help you manifest your, your stability. When really, try doing everything on your fucking own. And like, I mean, I shouldn't even say that I'm completely on my own. Like, I guess I always have some form of help in my corner, but like, for the most part, like, who's gonna get my laundry done? Me. Who's gonna fucking clean the cat box, and feed the cats, and make sure they have food and water every single day, all day? Me. Like, who's gonna clean? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that? Like, it's all me. I don't have a girlfriend and be like, hey, babe, do you mind doing that for me? I just gotta do this quickly. Like, that doesn't exist. I gotta eat. I gotta provide for myself. Like, I guess I'm going off a little further more than I want to, but like, I guess my point is like, it's kind of hard. It's like, I just saw a video of Juice World. You know what I mean? And like, it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like, I miss that mindset of mine. Like, I'd rather just not give a fuck and just do pills all day and be completely fucked. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? Because like, holding on to a better future almost seems crazy. It's like, it's delusional. It's almost schizophrenic. It's like, things are gonna get better. Yeah. No, they're not. And every year, inevitably, if you look at your life and what's around you, it's getting worse. Like, I used to have a really nice apartment and stuff. I've had 2-bedroom apartments on my own. Like, 1-bedroom apartments on my own. I've had apartments and stuff, and I've had things to show for my worth. Now I got pretty much nothing. Like, I got something. I shouldn't say nothing, but it's like, it's not where I was, and it's not. I'm declining, not inclining. So, whatever. I'm just talking too much. Drugs are bad, but fucking so is life. So like, what do you do?